Hi everybody, welcome to my YouTube. I'm Jen. Today we have a special edition SketchBox holiday. This did cost me $85 plus shipping, so hopefully there's some fun stuff inside. Last I checked, this is still available, so hurry, run to SketchBox or getsketchbox.com. I will post a link in the comment box below to get yours if you're interested. But let's see what's inside. Okay. Okay, looks like my tissue paper got a little jumbled, but that's okay. First up is a little flyer with all the summary on the back. We'll take a look at that after. Put that right here. Excuse me, sorry about that. Next up we have silver, white, bright, basic watercolor set, round 6, round 8, round 10. These are pretty popular paintbrushes in the mystery box world, so there's a set of 3. Next we have Hero Arts Glimmer Metallic Ink. Ooh. This is, I mean, it's missing part of the bottle. It's pretty empty up there, but I'm sure that also looks pretty dry. I think it's going to take a bunch of shaking, so let's take a look at that after. Then we have some Artist Blender crayons. So these are just clear wax crayons. You can do a lot with this. Non-water soluble, so it's oil based. You rub it over stencils and other surfaces to create highlights and texture. So that'll be fun. I haven't actually done that before. Tombow alcohol marker in red, P856. 2 color pencils, Chroma Flows by Derwent, scarlet and white. 3, possibly, things of gouache. These are the Holbein Artist Gouache. This is gray. This is ash green, and this one is sepia. A SketchBox holiday sticker, very cute. A set of Staedtler brush lettering metallic markers. A huge package of watercolor cards, so it looks like I'm making Christmas cards. A full set black liner drawing pins. Never heard of that brand before. It goes from 05, 05, 12, and sorry, one more time. 0.05, 0.1, 0.2, and 0.3. Also have a nostalgia sketchbook. Kind of mule. Put my scissors away, thinking I didn't need them anymore. So, what kind of paper this is. Natural white sketch paper, fine grain. So probably not used for water. Nice, the pages are pretty thick, so let's see what we can get out of it. And then natural white sketch paper, fine grain, defined pen control, delicate hatchings, suitable to use with all dry painting techniques in addition to wet colors. So there you have it. So let's take a closer look at these pins. I still can't get the ink in here to loosen up, so I'm going to open it and see if I can stir it. See why it's so chunky. it's just very chunky. Acid-free archival. I wonder if it's water-based. Shake or stir well before using. Use straight from the bottle or with a paintbrush for fine details, thin with water. So I may use a couple spritzes of water to try to get it to loosen up and not be so thick. But we'll see. Okay, I guess we can go ahead and swatch in our sketchbook so we can see how well the colors do. First thing we're gonna do is a crayon, just so we can draw a little picture. I don't know what to draw, I'll just do my name. Maybe a little Mickey. Hard to tell how well it looks. Okay. Then we've got watercolor brushes and gouache. So let me find plastic. Can't even open the plastic today. Okie dokie. So just to give you a closer view, sorry about all that plastic, we'll get that recycled. Okay, so the silver brush white set is $27.50 for these three. You see this is around 8, if you can see. A little too bright in here. Around 6. And this is a flat 10. So I'm going to use the round 6. And then the Holding gouache is $6 each. And ash green. It's a very pretty green. White. Oh, this is sepia. Sorry, not white. Sepia. Could have put them in the tray, I'm not sure why I didn't. And then gray. Gray up top. And I've got some clean water up here. So I'll just add some water. Very pretty. And then the sepia. Okay, next we have, this is alcohol marker, so it doesn't go well with water. I'll just put that down here. So, very pretty color. That is Poppy Red, and it's $4.46. Then we've got the Derwent Color Chroma Flow. That says it's $2.06 each in the color Scarlet and White. And I don't think, just because I don't remember, I don't think Chroma Flow is water. Nope. So none of that does anything with water. Then we've got the brush lettering metallic pens by Staedtler. Let's see what this one says. These metallic markers are great for lettering and adding a subtle shine. It retails for $8. The wax markers, or pencils, wax crayons retail for $3.10. The watercolor cards right here retail for $11.95. The Hannah Mule Nostalgia book retails for $24.36. This is weight on that one. This is blue. Also don't know if it's water-based or not, so let's find out. Very pretty metallic colors. Okay, so that one we can get a nice watercolor on. This one is a metallic pink or red. Doesn't say. I would say red, pink, whatever. So we can get some very nice effects with these metallics. They're shinier without the water, but they're still very pretty. And apparently permanent when dry, which is good, right? But it can leave some splotchiness for sure, depending on what you're doing, how you're doing it, how fast you're doing it, anything like that. Or just use it as markers instead. So there's that. Next we have the gold. And I'll show you early, a little bit later, just using it as a marker. I just wanted to use the wax underneath it, so that's all. And then the silver. Ooh, that's a very pretty silver. Almost looks like liquid metal when it's wet. Okay, so now that those are there, I don't know how well it's going to work, but with the wax, you might just be able to, at least for the gouache, wipe off. Of course this is wet, so that's not going to work very good on the gouache. Okay, never mind, don't do that, but this is looking kind of pretty. Anyways, so markers. So we've got the silver. Look at how pretty that is. I really like this. Blue. Gold. Pink or red, whichever one it's supposed to be. Cannot see. Don't know. There you go. And then the white. I'm going to use the white once the others dry. There we go. It's still picking up a lot of blue. So, it's not a very strong white on top of these other colors, but that'll be a nice subtle white. And then we've got color pencil white on top, or white on top. Look at that, that's really cool. Kind of draws inside the silver. It takes off some of the shine, makes it matte right there in the middle. Okay, and let's see if we were able to loosen this up enough. Still very chunky. This is the Glimmer Metallic. Actually, before I do that, I'm gonna draw one more little Mickey. Right here. Or attempt to at least. Okay, here we go. I'm putting it here because it's so chunky. I don't think it's supposed to be, but I want to mix some water in before I use it. SketchBox does have SketchBox Schools, and they have a very nice one that accompanies the kit. It's a watercolor card, which is why I was trying to play with the watercolors here to see how they reacted on this paper. Of course, they'll probably be different on the watercolor paper itself. So there is the metallic. And they partnered with some of the Social Squad to make these videos and present them. So I definitely check that out. Don't remember who it is that did it this time, but it was really good. They did a lantern, holiday theme lantern. I'll probably go ahead and attempt one myself as well. There's a piece of plastic in here. I think it was for the metallic. It came with the metallic pins. Okay, so last we have, sorry, I was reading the brush lettering. Last we have the liners. So you want to make sure that everything is good and dry before you use those. So I wanted to show you how the wax keeps at least watercolor and gouache from absorbing. So you can just wipe it off like that. I understand I didn't do a very good job up here, but I can wipe it off and try not to get the gouache wet. So there you go. So with the liners, you've got the smallest, the 0.05, which is teeny tiny. Like that. All the way up to the 3. So this is the 0.1. And it looks like that. And then you've got the 0.2. Like that. And then the 0.3. Oh, I don't know if you can tell the difference. Just like that, but you can sure tell the difference there. So there you have it. That is all the products plus the watercolor card in the SketchBox Holiday Edition. I really like this drawing. It looks like they probably stenciled or drew the deer and then used the metallic, the gold, and then some kind of white mixed in, maybe this one, to make that cute little deer. That's assuming that all these were made out of these products. But you can tell they did like a watercolor type effect, and I really like that. So let me know what you think in the comment box below. I will play around with it, do a little Christmas card, maybe do a SketchBox school card. So you can definitely check out the SketchBox school. Just real quick, I wanted to show you that the waters were fine. All of that was just fine. It does warp it, as expected, because it's not watercolor paint, but the alcohol leaked through. It didn't leak through to the other side, so it just bled through, I should say. So keep that in mind. I really do like this liquid. I just need to maybe declump it a little bit, and yeah.